Mjamboni wa Kenya, mjamboni nyote. Majina, mimi ni Steve Biko Sur, mimi ni wakili wa waheshimiwa ambao wako hapa. I do represent Honorable Lote from Kacheliba. I do represent Honorable Kosing from Pokot South. I do represent Honorable Muroto from Kapenguria. And I was here earlier with the leadership from Pokot. That is the entire membership, both of the National Assembly as well as the local supporters. We were summoned here today for purposes of recording statements about insecurity issues pitting both Pokot and Turkana counties. That is West Pokot. And accordingly took statements this morning. We started at about 9 a.m. up to this hour when we've just concluded the statement recording. My clients will be returning to this place on the 28th of this month to confirm whether the investigations are concluded and two, whether they are being charged or whether the investigations conclude and effectively rendering them free and free forever. But most importantly, for the Fourth Estate and the members of the public, these are peace-loving citizens of this country. That's why we all came here for this purpose. We intend to go back to West Pokot and to preach peace between the Pokots and the Turkanas so that we can live peacefully for purposes of development. Most importantly, there were concerns about weapons, there were concerns about banditry, and there are concerns about livestock theft, which has been consistent for a very long time and perpetually so. So we do trust that as you relay this information to the public, will be supported in correctness and in truth as to exonerate themselves from the allegations being made. So far, we have recorded those statements and we trust that investigations will be impartially done to help us conclude this and to unearth the entire stalemate so far emanating over there. Lastly, peace is what we are preaching, and we trust that the members of parliament, most fundamentally, as well as the governor of Turkana who was here, the MP for Turkana South, the senator for Turkana has just left. That's why they all summoned together so that the blame game across the aisle is not exalted beyond what it has been. And we trust that as they go back home, they'll do the best. Kwa niaba ya umma, tulikuja hapa kwa kushukuru na kushabikia yale ambao walikuwa wameitiwa. Tumeeleza kauli yao kwa usalama na kuendeleza na kushinikiza usalama kule Turkana na Pokot kaskazini. Tunashinikiza wote ambao wanaenda pale kuwa ukweli ndio tunafaa kujua na ukweli ndio tueleze, kikauli yetu iwe ya kusaidia wale kuishi pale na kutengamana vizuri. Yale ambayo yameelezwa ni kuwa kuna maelezo na polisi kuwa hawa viongozi ambao tunao wamekuwa kichangia pakubwa kwa kuendeleza usalama na pia uchochezi ambao inasemekana walifanya, lakini tumekuja tukaeleza ukweli na kauli yao ndio hiyo. Asanteni sana. Thank you.
Ile moja gani? Okay. Tumekuwa hapa tangu asubuhi kuandikisha taarifa. Mimi sikujua ya kwamba nimekuwa summon. Nilikuwa nakuja in solidarity for my friends and my colleagues, Honorable Muroto, our senior, and Honorable Lote. Arriving here, I was told I'm on the list. And of course, you know the Fourth Estate. You people know me, I'm a common culprit of these people. Na yale mimi nimeambiwa, hata mimi nimekuja kushangaa ya kwamba mimi nimeulizwa siku moja pale constituency yangu Pokot South ya kwamba mimi nilimwambia serikali waanzishe tume la kuchunguza boundaries kati ya Pokot na Turkana, kwa sababu hiyo ni mojawapo ya vita ile iko katika upande yetu ya West Pokot County. Na mimi ningependa kusema hata sahihi ya kwamba mimi naitisha serikali ya Kenya kuteua tume Boundaries Commission, wakuje kule waangalie, wasikize wa Pokot, wasikize wa Turkana, ndio tuwe na ukweli ya kwamba hapa ndio mwisho wa Pokot, hapa ni mwisho wa Turkana. na Pokot akipatikana sehemu ambayo inaitwa Turkana, hata yeye ni Mkenya, anaweza pia kuripoti Lodwar, sisi hatuna shida. Na Turkana akipatikana upande ya ambayo inasemekana ni Pokot, yeye ni Mkenya, aripoti upande ya Kapenguria. Kwa sababu yawezekanaje, na mimi nauliza Kenya ambaye inanisikia saa hizi, yawezekanaje ya kwamba uko na location moja ambaye chief ni Mturkana na chief ni Pokot. Chief moja wanaita location moja. Chief moja anaripoti Turkana ama Lodwar, mwingine anaripoti Kapenguria na wanasema ni location moja. Hiyo inawezekanaje hiyo?
Senator James Lomenen, Turkana County. We came here to the region, Rift Valley region, Nakuru region, to record a statement or for an summon of interrogation concerning the issue of peaceful coexistence between us, Turkana County, and the neighboring county of West Pokot, and we have successfully recorded that we have to be in peace between all the citizens in this nation. We have met leaders from West Pokot. They have also recorded the same. They are almost here. Leaders from Turkana, including the governor, other members of parliament, women, they have also recorded. So it is challenge to us that recording statements might not might not solve the issue. The issue is for us leaders to sit together and discuss this critical issue, because enough is enough. We keep on losing people, losing property, losing professionals, losing even officers. So for how long will we continue doing that? I have been a member of parliament, a member of National Assembly for 10 years before I became a senator. And I learned a lesson. Fighting conflict does not take us anywhere. It takes us to hell. But peace, even if it is for one day, it is life, it is good, and it creates difference. You cannot make a difference when you are ordinary. So the Bible says, be peace with everyone. So one thing that we, as a leader, I advocate for peace between first the leaders, people who represent people. I represent people of Turkana. I did not take a oath them to be killed or them to be stressed, them to be deserted. I took a oath so that they can live peacefully, they can continue with their activities peacefully without any disturbance. So one thing that I urge the government, the solution is with the government. The solution is with the leader. The solution is with also elders. When we bring all these stakeholders, elders, public national police officers, we bring administrators, we bring youth, women, and we talk, we discuss this issue. I am very sure if we ask even if you ask a lady, are you ready to die because of banditry, you automatically will say no. So no one who has assigned or accepted to lose life because of this this is just a rudimentary, primitive way of living. You can imagine, I set an example, we lost a director of criminal investigation at the capital called Tebakol, a director of GSU by just a youth, 15 years. Can you imagine that loss? We lose professionals, we lose teachers, we lose officers. For how long will we do this? So one thing that I urge the government must beef enough security to these conflict-prone zones. The government must take an action of things. If people are struggling about boundaries, the government knows where the boundaries are. The boundaries were located by colonialists. Even here in Nakuru, is there anybody complaining about boundary? No, the boundaries were there and it will remain there. So, what I urge the government to just be honest with these communities and say, please, this is your boundary, so that even if we exchange the issue of grazing of water, we do it peacefully. We have what we call grazing laws. When the neighbors want to graze, we talk. We say, okay, you graze, but don't kill, don't be harmed, don't rape, don't do anything that is unpleasant. So that is the only way we can do. But when we say, I say, we make false promises to the citizens, and these promises cannot go anywhere. You cannot promise heaven, or you cannot promise people, say, if I get into power, I will take you into, I will expand the land. If I get into power, I will make sure our neighbors are very far. If I get to, those are empty promises. Promises cannot go anywhere. Let us tell our people the truth. When say, just give me a vote, I will ensure that peace is there. I will ensure development is there. I will ensure all the children in this community will go to school. I will ensure that all the people in this community who are illiterate will be literate. Tell them that instead of holding a gun, let them hold a pen. Let the pen be their gun. So this is what we say, and we are telling the government, it is true, there are areas, like now in Turkana County, we faced external attacks from these states that border Turkana. There is southern Ethiopia, southern Sudan, there is Uganda. And we border also West Pokot, Baringo. So you see, if you see the force, I urge the government to ensure that their international boundaries are well briefed, are well protected. Because it is not, and it counts, it's a paradox when you see a neighboring state is having a good defense of their territory, and for our side there is no. So we urge the government with due respect that we have to ensure security is everywhere in the places that are crying for insecurity.
Thanks. So, thank you so much.